say yes to our stream with Josie and Bob. A shopping truck you'll never need. Shopping tribe insanity.
Hi guys, welcome to the stream tonight. We want to particularly thank the amazing people that have had a tea break between the live stream on TikTok, like Michelle, like Allison, like Danny, the people that were over there. Adrian, we missed you tonight. You better jump on this stream. We hit double digits tonight on our TikTok stream. But for those of you that did come over to TikTok and then have had a cup of tea and now have to suffer through this one, we are so appreciative. You know what, Bob? We can actually use our new little thank you, can't we? We can use your new little thank you that StreamYard gave you. There it is. Yeah, it's cute. I mean, your meerkat's better. Oh, but look, they're still getting there. Yeah, it's worth what we pay a month. Adrian, guess what happened on TikTok? We had double-digit viewers tonight. Admittedly, half of them were the tribe that had come over. And we were like, where is Adrian? Because he is going to be so proud of us. And we were so excited, Aid, and so happy that it wasn't just you having to suffer through it tonight. It was other people. So, Aid, you would have been really proud of us, and we love you. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody else. Helen, we love you. Hello, Kerry's here tonight, everybody, and beautiful Karen is here. Gail jumped on very early as well. Danielle. And everybody else that's on the stream. Who have I missed out? Mary was over on TikTok as well. I can't believe her. Hi, Christine. Welcome to the stream tonight. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad you are here now. And hi to everybody. Listen, Bob, I'm not stupid. Okay, mate. Oh, okay. Oh, we do have... Oh, I thought you were joking about someone watching us on Instagram. We actually have 4 people on Instagram. TikTok is stronger than Instagram. No, Instagram's a very dead platform for us. But amazingly, thank you to the 4 people watching us on Instagram tonight. The majority of people are watching us over on YouTube and Facebook tonight. And you could win a candle tonight. You could win anything. Just by hanging in there and watching. So, but I can't see, if someone is on Instagram, can they comment and just say hello? So I want to see if I see the Instagram comments on StreamYard. Bob, will we see that? I wonder. Hello, Magical Meringue. Yeah, I don't think, if you are on Insta, Magical Meringue, can you just drop us a hi so we can see whether or not it's... Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Hi, Fiona. Did it come up? Hi, Libby. So how are you see? Oh, you can see it. Well, how can you see it and I can't see it, Bob? Okay. You can't see the... Okay. No, it doesn't make sense, because if you can see the comments, why can't I see the comments? Anyway, how was Bubble World? Okay, well, let's have the conversation later. Sorry. It was bubbly. It was great. No, it was really, really good. It was amazing, like installations and then they had a massive swimming pool full of the plastic balls, you know, those plastic ball things. And I thought, this looks like fun. It is not fun. Has anyone ever been into a plastic ball pit? It's horrific. It's actually dangerous and very uncomfortable. It was awful, but Scarlett loved Bubble World, but I certainly did not. Okay, so guys... Bob, I have to tell you something. And this is going to, yes, I'm about to tell you something. And do you know Liam Neeson, Bob? You know Liam Neeson? And you know Pamela Anderson from Baywatch? And other sort of, okay. There was one tape, Bob, and that was, we all know you watched it. We all know you watched the other. Anyway, that was in her past. That was in her past. But guess what, Bob? Would you have picked Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson as an item? Would you have picked that? No, you would not have. But they are. Uh-huh. And they seem all sweet. And they just seem all lovely. And it's really made my week. Yeah, find me a picture, Bob. I'm really, I think it's adorable. How can you not love? Oh, they look so cute. They look so cute. There's other pictures, Bob. Now, well, she's 57 and she's chosen not to do makeup and stuff. Yeah, Bob said she doesn't look a day over 60. Well, he's 73 and they're so cute. They are an item. Helen, I know. And you can tell too. You can tell in the interviews because everyone's like, oh, it's for PR. I'm like, no, she's not that good an actress. She's all red every time he talks and she gets all flustered and then she gets all like, you can just see. And he's more quiet than usual and you can just see something is going on. It's just neither of them are good enough to sort of fake that. And I think, and you know what? The world is behind you too, because the way his wife died was horrific. I don't know if you know the story, Bob, but I know she died in a skiing accident. But so they went skiing. Their children were young. She died 15 years ago, so their boys were like teenagers, 11 and 14 or something, and they were skiing on the slopes. She fell, she hit her head, and some medical people came, and she said she felt okay. And so then they went back to the hotel, and she was not feeling well and started to sort of develop a headache. And by the time and they said, oh, okay, well, maybe it's from the fall. And by the time she'd got to the hospital, she'd died. She had a brain bleed. Yeah. Yes. Very sad story. Very sad. Yes, it is horrible. And, he hasn't dated in the last 15 years. And now Pamela Anderson likes to bake like sourdough bread, and she's got a recipe book, and she's sort of living the quiet life after 5 marriages, 2 of which were to the same. So 2 out of the 5 were to the same person twice. So it's really sort of 3 marriages. I mean, she says, I don't think it's fair to say it's 5 because she divorced one guy and then remarried him again a year later. And I don't really think that's fair. But anyway, but they were all very short marriages too with her. I think and apparently she's quite, she's not the blonde bimbo that she makes herself out to be. You can tell and she's very sort of quietly spoken, and he's very quietly spoken. Anyway, I think I'm overly invested. I'm overly invested in their relationship working. Everybody, send help, because it's not a normal, not a normal level of attachment. Hi, Kath. Hey, Kath, guess what? Simon gave blood at the blood buster. I can't do it anymore, Kath. I've tried. I did give it the one time. My hemoglobin was borderline and she let me do it. Then the second time I was under. She was like, you can't give blood. I was like 60 or something and the borderline was 60. So she's like, please stop coming to this blood bus. You should you should not be able to. Your hemoglobin is so low, you shouldn't be able to be walking around. No, it wasn't that low, but it's too low to give blood. But my husband, his hemoglobin was 170. So I'm so glad I found that. It means that he's got energy to burn, Bob. It means he's got so much oxygen in his blood that the blood bank people went, oh my God. That's what they said. And I'm like, yes, it's because I do everything around here. So he's just got energy, pulls and pulls of energy. So much hemoglobin, he's just throwing it out there. Me, they were like, how did you make it up the stairs of the blood bus? I said, do you need a hand? You should be in the hospital.
4 days of festivities.
So thank you, Kath. I'm so happy I went, because now I can say to everybody when they ask me to do anything, I can say, my hemoglobin is so low. And now, Simon's a bit addicted to giving the blood. And I said to him, wow, you're like making the appointments yourself. And he said, and I said to him, what is it about it is it just because like you're helping people? And he said, they're so grateful. He goes, after you give the blood, they're like so grateful that you've gone and you've given blood and you've helped people and you get the cookie. And now he's like, I'm going to do it every time the blood bus is around. Anyway, and for those of you that live in Wollongong, they need plasma. And you have to go to Wollongong to give plasma. So if you live in that area, you can go to the plasma bank and give that, because it's much more involved apparently. So yes, well done. Take a breath. Yes, my hemoglobin, I'm not worried, Kath. I don't feel tired. So sometimes I think people's bodies are just built that way. You know how some people smoke right up until their 80s and 90s and then they die of smoking? And then some poor person's never touched a cigarette and they get lung cancer in their 50s. Like, I'm a big believer. Bob and I argue about this a lot, because I'm a big believer in the roadmap, that it's already that you can tip things in and out of your favor, but not that much. That really it's all in the stars and it's all in the genes already. Huge believer of that. So that's why did I start saying that, Kath? So I'm just sort of built this way, and so don't worry about it. That's basically what I'm saying. Don't be alarmed. I don't know what I was going to segue into there, into Bob. Anyway, let's. Oh, the Sydney Sweeney ad. Look, I've got to, listen. To be honest with you, there's two takes on that. Yes, I am across all that. My first take is ridiculous, and blah blah blah. But on the other hand, if someone had asked me to do the ad, and I was Sydney Sweeney, I wouldn't have done the ad. I would have said, that doesn't sound right. I don't know why. It doesn't sound right. So they got the effect that they desired, which was loads and loads of press and everything, which is probably why they did it. Even though I think the uproar is ridiculous, I also am not comfortable I just empathetically, I just think, why say stuff like that? Why? Because there is something about it that's a little bit on the nose, and I feel a little bit, not everybody is blessed genetically, and something about the ad just doesn't sit right. So I would have said, no, I'm not doing that ad because it sounds weird. So so I'm in two minds about it. Does that make sense? I don't think there's a problem with it, but I wouldn't have done it. Anyway, but that's an age thing too. She's young, and it was probably young people that wrote the ad. And I think as you get older, you put yourself in other people's shoes and you think about how things come across a little bit more and how they impact other people and how other people live differently. You don't do that as a young person, right? You don't give a shit, right? You're just out there living your life. Yeah. Although I do, you just take your $5 million and although I did just say to my blonde hair, blue-eyed friend the other day, she does very much seem to be in the minority, and she may, I said, listen, I'm going to be all right with the new world order. The new world order that seems to be coming, dark hair, dark eyes, I'm going to be fine. But you blue-eyed people, the world seems to have it in for you. That's all I'm going to say. And Bob has blue eyes, so you're going to be in the camp, Bob. That's what I'm going to say. But you'll be in there with Beck, because Beck and I were talking about the blue eyes the other day. So at least you'll have company. She's a fighter. You guys will be fine. Anyway, so listen. Should we? Am I missing? Sorry, I have not been reading one comment. Bob, can you find the graphic for the tennis necklace, the coloured tennis necklace? Can you do that? Can you remember you were going to, yeah. I don't know what I was rambling on about tonight. I don't know what I'm talking about, everybody. I'm too excited about Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. It's so, oh yes, Bob wants you to know, guys, we made 8 cents off TikTok tonight. Bob is on a massive high about it because fake book, as Bob calls it, and YouTube, let's just say they make it very hard. Should we leave it at that? They make it very hard. It's almost like it's a conspiracy. It's almost like they don't want you to make money. But look at TikTok just splashing the cash, just throwing their money around. How much do you want? So that's 4 cents to Bob, 4 cents to me. Everything we make in this, everything we make is 50-50 down the line. That was the decision we made at the beginning. Do you remember, Bob? 50-50. Even though I do 95% of the work with my low hemoglobin, although that's why I got low hemoglobin, I'm carrying everybody on my shoulders. Oh, see, I knew you'd agree, Kerry. It is very, very sweet. Everybody deserves a second chance, I think. And it'll be really nice if it works out for those two, because they really seem like they've been through the ringer. And you know, that's the other thing. I always think about things when people lose their lives doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing that day or didn't need to be doing. I always feel like it's different when you're driving to work and then you have a car accident, something happens, and you think, well, they were going to drive to work anyway. That's what they'd been doing for years. So, but when somebody goes on a skiing holiday like that and she doesn't come home, that must have been so horrific. And he had to come home to the house with his 2 little boys and no mum because somebody had decided to go skiing. Like, I just think that's one of the worst. But then at least she doesn't get old and suffer and die of cancer. Sorry, this is going a little bit dark again, Bob. Sorry, Bob. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh. Yeah, let's have a look at the rainbow necklace. Good idea, Bob. Yeah, ignore the fact it says Mother's Day in the promo. That's just Bob too lazy to do another one. Adrian, you know what? You deserve some of that 8 cents. I wouldn't be able to live with, well, he wasn't there tonight when we actually made the 8 cents. Good. We could end up in the courts over this, Adrian. It's like when you buy someone a scratchy and then they win 50,000. I think they should give the person that bought them the scratchy like 10,000. I think that's a nice thing to do. I think it's good karma. So I feel like we should give you some of the money. So we're going to do that. If only they still made 1 and 2 cent coins, Adrian. I tell you what, I know. It's like, get back on track. I don't know what track I was on. What were we talking about? Oh, the necklace. So this is my last piece of jewelry until Luster and Sage send some more jewelry. And also next week, you definitely want to be watching the stream next week because we've got a very exciting thing happening from Craig. Craig's doing a little giveaway next week as well, and a new code and all sorts of is happening next week. So, but this is sadly my last piece of jewelry. And please, Luster and Sage, if you're watching, please send some more jewelry, which I'm sure they're going to, because they're amazing over there and they've been so good. Look, Kath's excited too about our 8 cents. I know. Thank you, Kath. You've been a big supporter. You're part of that as well. a part of that as well. And of course, Michelle, who sent us 2 roses or something. Michelle said she gave her doctor scratchies today. Are you allowed, Michelle? I didn't know that was allowed. Isn't that like bribery of some variety? Are they allowed to accept gifts? I didn't know they were. Oh, maybe they are. Yeah. 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 Okay. Hi, Sam. Yeah, Sam says we can't even transfer the 8 cents because it's all rounded off. You're right, Sam. We're going to have to we just have to hope that we make another 2 cents somewhere along the line so we can round it up to next week. Next week's stream, guys. We're aiming for 10 cents. Be part of it. Be part of the landmark stream on TikTok where we hit 10 cents. Although, in our defense, we have just started. So, sky's the limit. Starts at 8 cents, but you'll all be laughing. You'll all be laughing. We start making some real cashola. Eh? So Bob can buy some more cables and stuff. Michelle. I love to answer. That's it, Michelle. I'm a risk taker too. Do you know what I did the other day? They had set up some witches' hats and a detour because there was a guy fixing the electricity pole, right? And so I did the right thing. I started off doing the right thing. I followed the detour. But then I got lost. I didn't have my phone on me, and so I knew how to go back. They didn't put enough signs, so I turned too early because they're supposed to have detour signs. My husband tells me at every intersection they didn't, so I got lost. So I went back and I realized that they'd only put witches' hats around about 20 meters while they were doing, and they detoured all these people just for 20 meters. So there was no one coming the other way. So I thought, stuff that. I don't know where I'm going. So, and you haven't put enough detour signs, so I'm just going to drive on the other side of the road and go. And as I did it, there was no one coming. The electricity worker people they're going, stop, stop. They started screaming and they frightened me. So I just floored it. I was like, and they were like nearly chasing the car. So then when I got home, I was so panicked that they'd taken my number plate, and then I was freaking out and I was looking for the police, and my husband's like, the police aren't coming, honey. I'm like, the police are coming because they had time to get my number plate. He goes, the police do not care that you drove through I know. So what was I saying? So yeah, I took a risk that day, Michelle, but that's because I tried to do the right thing first, and it hadn't worked out for me. So then I was annoyed. Thank you, Bob. They are terrible because they didn't even have a contraflow. That's shocking. It's like, why should, for 2 hours, every car drive so far out their way because you're working on 10 meters and you're up a pole? I just didn't, and I thought, if it was a safety thing, they would have had the other lane stopped as well, because I thought maybe it was like the electricity, the sparks or something, but no, the other people going the other way are allowed to go through. So it wasn't a safety thing. It was just they had to block that off because they were working there, and so anyone going in that direction had to drive miles out their way. I'm like, no, electricity board or whatever they're called now, why don't you get a lollipop person and put a contraflow so people, like, I'm happy to wait, but I'm not driving 2 kilometers out of my way because you're working on 8 meters of electricity. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, but then I was frightened because I honestly thought the cops were coming. I know, I don't understand that either. I don't understand why the lollipop people cost so much money. I can't work that out. And they're having the last laugh because they're probably yeah, they must have a good union because they're not. I think it might be safety though, Bob. Is it safety? Because if you got someone like me, I could have run people over that day. Because if I'm in the wrong mood, I'm straight over the top. Yes, I think it might be a safety thing. So, yeah. No, not my plasma, my hemoglobin. Could be something to do with my rage. I think it's more perimenopause, Bob, but possibly the hemoglobin is causing the rage. I'm pretty sure it could be that. Anyway, yeah, it's the old peri sauce. That's true. All right, so what are we going to do tonight? So listen, tribe, thank you so much. Listen, I just want to take a moment. I know we've made 8 cents on TikTok tonight, but I just want you all to know we're not going to forget about the little people. are we, Bob? We're not going to forget about the people that got us here in the first place. Now that we've hit the lofty heights that we've hit. So thank you. And in order to say thank you, someone is going to win our last piece of jewelry tonight, which is the beautiful rainbow-coloured tennis necklace. As always, what do I say, tribe? If you don't want it, we need a little rhyme. If you don't want it, don't done it. The tribe will come up with something. If you don't want to win it, don't done it in it. Okay, we need a little thing. Because, some people are like, oh, I don't want that. Like that lady on TikTok. A lady did win a candle on TikTok. And I was like, send me your address. And then she goes, no, thank you. She said, I've got heaps of junk in my house. I'm trying to get rid of candles. Please don't send me a candle. That's what she said. And I just was like, okay, no problem. I'll keep the candle. Oh, that's so funny. All right. So if you're not interested in the tennis necklace, well, let it go. Let it go to somebody who's really excited to win it and really would love to wear it. You have to like colour. Bob, can you put the picture up again? See, Gail says, I know, Gail, because you love silver. That's what, of the tennis necklace one more time. Oh, the video. Okay, can you do that again? Thank you.
JDS live stream. JDS live stream. Jazzy Hip Hop. JDS live stream. Jazzy Hip Hop.
Michelle says menopause is kicking my strawberry. Wow. No. I'm just joking, Michelle. Bob says getting a bit X-rated. No, that's supposed to be her peachy butt. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, gotcha. If you don't want to win it, don't enter in it. Oh, that's good, Lydia. See, I told you someone would come up with one, Bob. If you don't want to win it, don't enter in it. Yeah, I think so. Because I think Lydia's only got the tote. I think Lydia can have a candle. Lydia, do you want vanilla caramel? Pomegranate. I don't have many of these left either. Or honeysuckle. So I'm just going to read the ingredients to Lydia. So Lydia can decide. So the honeysuckle is... Oh my God. Oh my God. Honeysuckle is pine needle, mandarin, neroli, grape, jasmine, cedarwood, malt, and vanilla bean. And it's got bamboo wick, so it crackles like a fireplace, and it's 100% A grade soy, hand poured by my friend Jordan. I wish I was her friend. She seems like really super cool. Then there's the pomegranate. Okay, so the pomegranate is lemon, mandarin, lily of the valley, pomegranate, sandalwood, and vanilla. Oh, that's nice too. And then there's the vanilla caramel, and her vanilla is not the artificial kind. It's the actual vanilla bean. So which one would you like? Vanilla caramel, pomegranate, or honeysuckle? They all smell amazing. I'd say she's a winner, Bob. Congratulations, Lydia. And I've got your address. Honeysuckle candle. Got it. Okay. Lydia's probably thinking, oh, great, now I can't win the necklace. She probably wanted the necklace. Nah. She's probably going, great. I don't even want the candle, like the lady on TikTok. I'm like, don't send me a candle. I'll send it back if you send me a candle. I think that was the real, did she say something like that? It was really like, no. Oh, you like your Monday Lisa tote. We need to order some more of those too, Bob. Do you have another one of them? Oh no, we're out. Jeez, we're out. The totes are not donated. We actually order the totes. They're the only work we actually do. they're the only work we actually do, right? Bob's ordered those totes. Anyway, so if you want to win the tennis necklace, just do, let's do hashtag, yeah. Yes, Michelle. Remember the honey used to take the thing out of the middle and go like that. It was probably poisonous, but we were all doing it. Used to. Remember the honeysuckle flower when you were a kid? Did you pull? It was the middle bit, and there was some sort of like sap in it. Yes, and all the kids used to. It tasted sweet, and you used to do it. Yeah. Helen says I don't go anywhere, but the posh enough now. Mostly Pilates. I think with the tennis necklaces, they're all just wearing them all the time now, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so hashtag. I'm still trying to think, guys. I don't know. Because my brain. How about we go? You come up with it, Bob, because my head is hurting after. Okay, hashtag bling. That's fine. Let's do that. Hashtag bling. Okay. Amanda said colours. That would have worked too. But we'll do hashtag bling. I can't, after my 8-cent performance over on TikTok, let's just say I've got no hemoglobin left. I'm all out. Hi, Sandra! I love Sandra. Hashtag rainbow. They're all coming up with better ones. That's fine. We're still going to put you in. Just do a hashtag. Hashtag any word. Doesn't matter. Bob's going to enter you in. Do it manually, Bob. Yeah, I know, Aid. That would have worked too. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just... Sorry, everyone. So I'm just looking. Really? Oh, is anyone on Instagram? Is anyone on Oh, there are. Libby. Oh, Bob's been talking to you. Yeah, that's so nice. Oh, right, she hasn't watched in a while, yeah. Haven't we improved? Well, we're getting paid now. It is very lonely there on Insta. Listen, Insta is not a good, not a great, Insta's never been really good for us. But not a lot of people go live on Instagram. I don't see many people do it. I'm just, okay, Sam, no worries. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Sandra. Oh, geez, it must be riveting watching this. Everybody. Yeah, Insta's always, but I think we only went on Insta, this is only our second time ever with our stream. We don't normally even bother. We couldn't get it working to begin with. And, yeah. Sorry, everyone. I'm also looking at my prize list. I won't be long. I won't be long, everybody. I won't be long, everybody. Anyway, okay, good. Thank you. So hashtag, sorry. Sorry, guys. Hashtag, what was it again? Hashtag whatever, if you want it. Hashtag color, hashtag tennis, hashtag bling. Bob's going to put you, hashtag partner like Adrian's done. We'll put you in, Aid. because he'd like to win it for his partner. Oh, Corinne's here. Hi, Corinne. We missed you. We missed you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Corinne, you probably missed the news. We've made some big bucks tonight. 8 cents over on TikTok. And Bob and I are on a high. We are on a high tonight because of it. Exciting times. Exciting times. That's not why we do it, is it, Bob? It's not why we do it. No, sir, it's not why we do it. No. It's for the love. Absolutely. We do. Just like Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. Just like the love that's brought them together. I need to move on from that, don't I? It's just so exciting. It's just so nice. What? Oh my God, Corinne. Did you see what she wrote, Bob? Woohoo, congrats, the Milky Bars are on you. I'm too young. I have no idea what that means, Corinne. Just kidding. Sadly, I know exactly what that means. Who's dead? The little boy. Bob's saying that. That's horrible, Bob. Oh God, sorry, Corinne. He's really taken. I don't know if it's true either, but why sully the memory of the Milky Bar kid with that story? I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat it, Corinne. No, don't find out. We're more than happy with just remembering the nice little blonde boy from the ad. Okay? Ooh, that ad would have got banned today. That ad would have got banned today. Okay. Oh, I know, Lydia. They're such a nice group. I know everyone's so amazing, aren't they? We're so lucky. We're so lucky, and you're all so lucky to even. Like, I just feel like you're the ministry of. You're the tribe together, and I just feel like I just give you like an anchor point, and a place to meet. Fiona, yes, I heard the original kid. Oh, God. Thanks for chiming in there, Fiona. Oh, jeez. Ellen says, Michelle Gale, I think we punch above our weight crime in Tassie, especially the teen crime. Yeah, and aren't you also the serial killer capital of the world? Oh, no, that's South Australia. Per capita, there are more serial killers in South Australia than anywhere in the world. Never been there. Because I don't want to get... No. You only went there recently, Bob, so don't be like, oh, I was like your first trip a week ago. You flew in, flew out. Oh, God. Yes, you did open a can of worms. We forgive you, Corinne. We forgive you. Look, nothing can burst our bubble after our 8-cent victory tonight on TikTok. We're in such a good mood, aren't we, after that? Oh, jeez, what a night. What a night we're having, everybody. All right, so look, it's been great, hasn't it? So can we give this away? Okay, so shall we do another, we'll do 5 more minutes. How about that, Bob? 5 more minutes. Oh, listen, next week we have part 2 or part 3 of Bob's cybercrime password security TED Talks that he's been doing. Next week. He didn't have one ready for this week. He had no excuse either. Yeah, Bob Talks. We'll call them Bob Talks. So next week's Bob Talk, we're delving further into AI. And the topic is how to create a good password. That's going to be next week's. A good password, a good strong password that you can actually remember. Okay, Bob's going to work on that for next week, aren't you, Bob? Oh, also, I've got to show everybody. Listen, I just want to tell you a story about my friend who decided she wanted a dog, lives on her own in a unit, was like, I'm going to get a dog, went to the pounds, got rejected from the pounds. And I said, oh, come out my way to Kemps Creek where they film the dog house, if anyone's watched that show. You'll get a dog there. No, rejected because she works. They said you can work and rehome a dog, but you've got to have a backyard. So you can't work and live in a unit. You cannot get a dog from the RSPCA, from the pound. So I don't know. I'm guessing they'd rather euthanize them or just leave them in the kennel. Stupid. So now she's getting a puppy from the guy that is providing my mother with puppies at the moment, the breeder. So, you know, like, it's so stupid. The pounds say adopt, you know, don't shop. But the pounds also say, you know, this is Rover. He's 19 years old. He has to be in a house with no children and no loud music and an orchid of tropical fruit. It's like they're dogs, people. Like, if somebody goes there and wants to pay the exorbitant adoption fee, which is now over $500 to adopt a dog in New South Wales, then they're pretty serious about the dog. Like, I know you have to vet people to some extent, but my friend is a single person. So once she gets home from work at like 4:45, she is in the unit with the animal until she leaves for work at like 8:30. It's like having a child. So, you know, it's they're there the whole time. She'll sleep with the dog on the bed. It's like, how much attention does, it's just ridiculous. Overboard. But this is Mum's new puppy. So Mum's now got 3 puppies. So she got Aussie, the original cavoodle, and then she got the ugly one that I showed you last time, Lou, and now she's got a 3rd one. Has my mother lost her mind? Yes. This is Buddy. Is Danny on the... I don't know if Danny's on the stream, but Danny, that's my mum's 3rd cavoodle puppy. Yeah, cats are great. The sad thing is, though, Mary, the pounds are full of cats. Oh, they're changing the law. My sister was telling me today. I don't know what it is, though. So I don't want to... she couldn't remember what it is, but they're changing something to do... Well, there's already a law. There's already a law that it's illegal for you to let your cats out at night, but nobody polices it, nobody enforces it, and nobody cares, and everybody does it anyway. Bad cat owners. If you let cats, they can do so much damage in such a short period of time. So you should not let, and plus they die and then they get, anyway. So they're doing something else now about desexing or something. I know, Sam, I agree dogs need the companionship, but if the dog is in the pound and if somebody wants to rehome the dog and they have a job, but they're home at like 5 o'clock, I still think certain breeds, certain dogs, they might say, well, this dog's totally fine to sit on the couch while you're at work. And then you get home, you take it for a walk. She lives near the beach, spends its afternoon on the beach with her, the evening on the beach, sleeps on the bed with her till she goes to work in the morning. I mean, do all dogs need 24-hour companionship? No. I think they've gone well, greyhounds definitely not. Okay, we know greyhounds 18 hours a day, they're just like sleeping. But certain breeds do, fair enough, if they've got a dog that they know, but the dog's in the pound. So surely my friend, my single friend in her 1-bedroom unit right near the beach is a step up from the kennel at the pound. This is what I don't get. I think they've gone too far. I'm all for, rehoming animals, but it's getting crazy. They're coming there, measuring your fences, measuring your gates, checking your house. I think I could get children easier than you can adopt a dog in New South Wales now. So it's, you know what? People are going to just go back to breeders. People are going to say, oh, I'm just going to pay and go, I wanted a dog. Well, that's what my friend's done. She couldn't get a dog in New South Wales, so she's gone to a breeder now. She's like, what's the only way? I want a dog. No one's going to give me a dog. Anyway. But I agree, Sam, they should be careful. Sandra says, I couldn't get Thanks, Libby. Bob's like, Libby on Instagram. Please, Libby, just go. We feel sorry for you. We really do. We love you for supporting us, but it's too lonely. Sandra says, I couldn't get a dog. Oh, what happened to my comment? Where'd it go? Oh. Wait, am I going up or am I going down? Oh, Michelle's popped over. That's so cute. I don't know. I'm just trying to find the comment. My hemoglobin's dropping. Be nice. Oh, Sandra says, I couldn't get a dog in my unit and I fought it through anti-discrimination and it forced villagers to change their dog rules and I got a cavoodle. Oh, that's so good, Sandra. That's so cute. Yeah. And, well, let's just say it could be discrimination because my friend is lesbian. So if they're discriminating against that, Bob, could be that. I never thought of that. Could be where's the diversity? They could be homophobic. I never thought of that. That's just stupid. They should just, there's enough dogs in the pounds to go around. Surely. It's getting too crazy. Kat looks after dogs and cats. She does mindahome.com.au. I know, Kath, it's so cool what you do. Absolutely brilliant. Adrian, we're always talking about government overreach, aren't we? Yeah, she will. You just have to, I think you have to register at Mind a Home. Bob said you can come and look after his house and his... Oh, yeah, I suppose you could call a direct. I don't know if it works that way. I think there's an agency you're supposed to go through. Okay, well, you could pay her straight up. Yeah. Yeah, she goes everywhere. She goes all around Australia at Mind a Home. And she stays with some beautiful, beautiful animals. Yes, exotic cats, exotic dogs, some not so exotic dogs. But, yeah, they got it. Yeah, she'd love it there. I mean, I wouldn't talk it up too much, Bob, like I've been there. But, yeah, it's okay. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. I'm just getting tired now, guys. It's really drilled me tonight doing TikTok first and this one. I'm so sorry. Sam's back at me. Dogs also need routines, whereas cats not so much. Hence a shift worker. As much as I love dogs, cats are better for me. Well, so my friend that was looking, she sort of does like sometimes does a bit of shift work as well. But then she said she's got friends nearby that were going to take the dog. Because anyway, I don't know. It's a dog. Sam, I love dogs, but it's a dog. It's just happy to get fed, get a pat occasionally. But anyway, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so let's give this away. Tonight, the winner. Should we do that? Where did I write the... Yeah, the winner of the... Let's do it. I feel bad. Everyone's had to listen to me crap on about it. I don't know. God knows what. Hemoglobin. Yes. So the winner tonight. Can you find a what happened to our drum? Did we ever have a drum roll? Did we ever have a drum roll? Did we? No, that's all right. Bob's going to try and find one. Oh, hey, do you like cats? Cats are great. Yes, that's right, Mary. How does the pound know my friend's not going to put her dog in doggy daycare? Too late. New South Wales pounds. She's ordered a dog anyway from a breeder, so. Oh, hi, Alex. Welcome. Hello, Alex. Oh, you haven't missed much. You've missed the news, Alex, that tonight we made 8 cents off TikTok. I know you'd be celebrating for us all the way over there. 8 cents. And with the exchange rate, the US, how bad it is against the US dollar, is that 1 cent? That's one US, 1 penny. Is it a penny? What? Sorry, I don't speak American either. So the winner tonight is the gorgeous Vicky Lavender, congratulations, Vicky. You are the winner of the tennis necklace tonight. So we've had the honeysuckle candle go to beautiful Lydia, and Vicky's won the tennis necklace tonight. Where Vicky, there you go. Hashtag bling for mum. Enjoy Vicky's mum. And I think I've got your details, so I don't think you have to worry. I'll message you if I don't, Vic, but I think I do. Everybody, we love you. We are live again next week, 7 p.m. from TikTok and 8. And soon it's going to be all the platforms together. So what we'll have to do, Bob, we'll have to do like 7:30. Because once we've got all the platforms, yeah. What are we waiting for so that we can do TikTok at the same time? You did tell me. Oh, right. Some key from TikTok. I don't know why I asked because I don't know what that means. Good night, everybody. See you next Thursday. Oh, that's right. We have to earn that from, okay. Yeah, he's just getting the closer. He's just getting our closer ready. We appreciate everybody, even the one person on Instagram tonight, and especially all of you that came over to TikTok and then had a cup of tea, then came over to the other platforms. Thank you, Libby. Thank you, Libby. We'll see you next Thursday. Night, everyone.
I've got a card full, a list that's written down. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a tribe here, we're shopping all around. No, yeah, yeah. I've got a tribe, come to join me. We paint the town so bright. Oh yeah, yeah. With friends beside me, we shop from day to night. Oh no, yeah. I've got a feeling every hour laughing all the way, knowing that this day is fine, the deals and won't let any slip away.